Red heart, red heart. On just a brilliant and starry night here in the desert Southwest, the roof is open, and it's time for football at State Farm Stadium here in the Phoenix suburb of Glendale. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game. And it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Here's Murray. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And taking it across midfield and inside
He pull a
the
flag on me. I'm the
45.
one running away from him.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a first down, but the field goal team is... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got it. A lot of work to get to the first down marker. That's going to be a loss of 15 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. So go ahead and mark that down as one of the most bizarre first down calls in the history of the National Football League. A fake, and it backfires.
But we've seen a lot
on first down.
Yeah, you're right. And we've seen a lot of innovation throughout the years. And
he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Greg George, deep for Arizona. This is taken at about the 14. A big kick there.
Bro, you can't even move when you run. Like, what the hell?
And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Remember last time out, they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Here's Murray. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr., 77 yards. And the Cardinals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, Penix. To the right side and intercepted. Inside the 20. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr., 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Tough there.
You know, X-Catch
hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here.
So I can't dive and pick that.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll throw with Penix. It's caught inside the 25.
Come on, Rance, what are you doing?
Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 57 yards. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score. Now the try here for the extra point. And that'll make it 13-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And
That's no flag? Are you for real?
would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. To throw is Murray. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Murray says hang on here. He'll step back and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Throwing now is Murray. Oh, a wide open receiver. It's Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 yards the gain for number 18. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Screen pass to Connor. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Now Murray off play action. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
I guess the DE just knew the play and came right
Offense
and
was
sacked.
moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
There's a short one caught by Ryman. A little juke and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. First carry for James Conner. And
that's why I don't run the ball. They just know the play.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Right to the defense is crazy, bro.
Simmons. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
That's one from Madden.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And looking to throw, Penix. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now Penix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws, Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Wow, come on, come on, come on.
Touchdown, Falcons.
That's no.
Kyle Pitts with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
Yo, man,
now Youngway coup for the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
And I pressed square, by the way. He didn't swat nothing.
Kickoff honors following the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Yeah. Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Harrison will go in motion left. To throw, it's Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Murray going to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Bro, these throws are not even accurate, bro.
They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing again, Murray.
Rance, you gotta tell me if you're gonna stop or something. I thought you was going straight.
Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it's 2nd down. A man from nearby Tucson who was a prep standout here in Arizona. It's Bijan Robinson. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Cards going nickel, an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Here's Penix. This ball down the field for Pitts. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
On now to punt. Here's Bradley Pinion. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. 33 yards is the distance.
Acceleration is horrible.
And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. He's going to air one out, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey McBride in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. And if you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
A final shot before half for Murray, being chased out left.
I don't know about you.
I'm literally in the touchdown. We can't score now?
Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Oh, now the game in the books. We are 10-2.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Opened back in 2003, have a look at the Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
What a start here to the ball game. You get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
And that one complete once again to Higgins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
An early message.
They don't got those animations yet, then.
Because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now it's Burrow. Flush to it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Milton Williams tracks him down away in the backfield for a loss of 16.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Where's the other guy going?
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside.
Get out of there.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. So a pick 6 on the first play of the drive. And, Charles, we have our first points of the game, making it 6-0.
And while it's only 6 points in the first quarter, it certainly takes a lot of pressure off of them, doesn't it? They're in the lead. They have control. Now they just want to settle in and play their game and defend that advantage.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Britton Covey going to bring it out of his end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side is
Thank you.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long, and you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And He knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Toward the end zone.
Why they not throwing it to the pylon? For real, got the hole back in the end zone.
Because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And not enough.
Outside release on a slant.
As that one is incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys in the on-deck circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Touchdown, Bengals! Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. And just shutting him off there. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Now it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase.
Ooh.
And this is caught. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. 1 play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. to me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
22 in the first quarter is crazy.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Here's McPherson now to send it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And they go play action now. Burrow able to find Higgins. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Here we go. Stop.
Now Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
Oh, I thought I had blocks.
1-yard gain there.
Until I get that. I tried to.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. Burrow looking to pass. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to add on to their first-half lead. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone.
Here we go.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. Flushed out right. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
That's a flag, too. No, it's not. It's under 5 yards.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum.
He got hit stick after the play.
Well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
To Barkley on the check down. He's got room past the 30 and all the way up to the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. He's still on his feet.
Get out of
There.
there.
Go. And he will bring it back. It's a pick
Good
six.
luck.
An excellent play there, CD, on the
soon
pick
as I thought it,
six.
Yusuf
I
was
think
great the whole
were they a
time.
nickel? Did
I
they have an
saw it.
extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard
Watch,
nickel,
watch.
not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
They'll try and throw for it. Dancing to his left. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Hurts. It's a short one here. Now the ball comes loose.
Give me that.
The Bengals grab it, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Get hit backwards.
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase on his way to a historic performance.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, set.
We'll go play action with Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
On the bootleg, it's Love. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
13 yards on that pass play. First down, Packers. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to keep it himself.
That's crazy. Nobody got him right there.
Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A short one taken at the 10. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Right to the air goes Daniels. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut. Like you can see, he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And in motion is Brown. He'll go. Here's Daniels. That's taken in.
Let's go.
Being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Packers set to kick this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 85 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Let's go for it.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set, punt, set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards.
Red, cycle. Set, ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and long.
Ready.
Love.
No! That was the spot I was going to be at. Right there.
Inside the 20.
He would have moved back.
He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will take a 14-6 lead. The The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. 1 quarter in the books. 14-6 is our score. And we're back. Lambeau Field. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Go! Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go!
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll try and get there on the ground. Big gain on the ground.
Good work,
here
Ryder. Yeah.
as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels.
Going right to him.
Over the middle and intercepted.
Ooh.
Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Or defense.
Down!
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Crush gets
You
incomplete.
get that.
He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Love. A throw left side. Going to be intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Let's go now!
On play action, Daniels. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. That's over
Yeah, they on there.
and intercepted.
Let's go. That's the 2nd one.
We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception, and now Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Come on!
Play action. Here's Daniels. That one complete to Brian Robinson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. This is caught down that right sideline. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag
I dove at
in
you.
the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll take this down to about the 15. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Daniels. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He pulls it in around the 5. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
On the ready.
Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal.
Go. Set up. Ready.
They'll try to run with Robinson.
Come here.
That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Love to throw. That one on target to Watson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
On the go. Ready.
On 1st down, Daniels. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Got it. Ready.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Get up.
Daniels now going to look to throw. He keeps it himself.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is impossible. He looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. To the right side. Catch made by McLaurin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He runs with it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Washington first down.
1st and 10. Throwing now. Daniels. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
So it's 4th down, and Austin Seibert out to try the Washington field goal. His kick is good. And the Commanders will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Keyshawn Nixon going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
On the set. Come on, set.
On 1st down, it's Love. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he's...
Here we go.
A handoff running left. It's Jacobs. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Set, go.
On second down, Love. That's complete to Watson.
I'm done.
You was just guarding him, though.
Bro, the thing is on the left side of the thing. For the injury thing, I'm pressing the button. It's not doing nothing.
That's on my screen, too.
It's getting to be about that time.
Yeah,
You wasn't guarding him?
Entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Oh, I can't pick nothing. I'm frozen.
I can't pick nothing either. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Yeah. I was just saying,
Not even playing nobody online. Like, come on.
I was just saying what was.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. So again, they will try for 2. This time, it comes from the 7-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Daniels. Set up the screen out wide. It's Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught by Eckler. Still going. And he will score. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted.
Oh, so I see what Madden be doing. He had that route to go all the way across the field, and your guy's just sitting in zone, and he runs right into it. I see what Madden does. Didn't even hit the receiver. He hit the DB.
They'll drop to throw. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly.
You see why I don't get it? What is that?
Here comes 2nd down. On the zone read, here's Daniel.
You lucky he stay up.
And no place to go.
You lucky.
Down behind the line.
He stayed up. I mean, he went down. He stayed up.
This offense just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Yeah.
just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Here's Love. He'll keep this himself.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
That's a great route.
Yeah, Max. And he missed
a great
it.
route. That's a great route. But I hate that's a computer on
this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended target.
So we both can't jump for it.
Same page. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
Down.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On 4th down, Love. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste.
I got to be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball, given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Now a shot here, deep middle. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Yeah, they be doing their own thing out here.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable with Reed. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Go!
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He's got room.
Get out of here, Rance. Oh, stupid.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Let's go now. Set, go.
On play action, Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Ready, go. Ready, ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And this is going to be a
Let's go.
They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
And he'll go down, back at the 4. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Going up top. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete.
Jeez.
That will do it. This one comes to an end. So, it's a win for the Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Therese.